Welcome back to Fog. Let us continue with Spellcross Act 6. Last time we managed to defeat the enemy and save the colonel. We are returning from that mission with a wounded Humvee. The jet engines are almost completed. We managed to capture the territory and received a little bit of extra resources per turn for 15 turns. Jet engines are completed, blah blah blah. Let us recruit these missing personnel, and also, because we have a little extra money, upgrade this laser trawler with the new engine, because this unit could really benefit from that. 4 turns, god damn it. Alright, mobile infantry are ready to be deployed, to be researched. So let's do it. Let's wait for 4 turns. Oh, a message. We have suffered terrible losses, but the forces of darkness are retreating at last. We have control over 90% of their portals, and this has slowed down their advancement. The bad thing is that we are running out of ammunition, this word again, and provisions. Yes, well, I don't truly care. Mobile infantry has been researched and we have received a little extra cash, but we are going to continue with research the Cobra, because I really want to purchase a helicopter, which will be an excellent recon, and because it has light armor just like our Humvee, it can take a few shots of an anti-tank orc before being permanently wounded. Although unfortunately they don't have a huge sight range. Alright, the Cobra is researched and the laser trawler is ready to move. Let's make a quick emergency save and attack a territory. Several orc squads cross the blah blah blah. Captives talk about this place with awe. They call it the city of the undead. On these plains, tens of thousands of people were sacrificed after being dragged here from various parts of the world. Since the evocation of some new creature far in the north, the undead have been uncontrollably rising from their graves. Sounds like a cool territory to attack. This area is apparently part of the first line of defense. According to rangers who broke into the area, the orcs were behaving as if they were afraid of something. We are expecting strong magic. Yes, this is interesting. We are going to attack this one. I wonder what could be here. There are mostly orcs here, but there is something else too. Something is waiting here. Oh yes. Sounds good.
Receiving. I understand.
I understand. Seems my infantry
Next target, sir.
the first to be deployed. So I'm trying to deploy my radar and scout units to the front line. Alright, my team is deployed. Let's send the Humvees out immediately. Nothing there.
Next target, sir.
Not much here. Let's deploy the radar. Crap! Oh, Elf Masters! New units, new enemy units. Well, as far as I can tell, they have a little better damage. Perhaps a little better defense, but that defense is not much. I believe my artillery unit can still one-shot them. Better. Should hide here. You shouldn't be able to attack you there. I just hope I did not make a huge mistake by sending my forces ahead so far. They shouldn't be able to see me just yet. But I can already attack them. Oh look! They managed to survive a shot of my strong artillery unit.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I understand.
So these elf masters are
I understand.
indeed stronger than the Dark Elf units similar to them. Let's see how strong they are.
Understand.
Go back a little, my friend, I don't really want to risk you. I'm worried about this little Humvee, so I will try to send some muscle ahead of it.
Understand.
Or at least next to it. Let's see if the Elf Masters approach or not. There are other units on the move, as far as I can tell, and it seems they are rather retreating. Well, I'm going to send this radar up to the hill and deploy it. They are running away. They are running away.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to fire on them with that. Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir.
My veteran artillery can indeed damage these Dark Elf units. Pull back a bit. Good shot. Alright, wait there.
I understand. Receiving.
I'm going to deploy some forces to this side as well. I don't really want a surprise from the right.
Yes, sir.
Can you perhaps? No, you can't.
Waiting.
Let's send the laser strahler to the middle. Finally, with a lot of movement points.
Yes, sir.
That will be very useful for us. Shit. Flamethrowers can't move a lot. Alright, let's wait a bit. Oh! Well, that wasn't much. But I believe they will continue to retreat. However, the recon has spotted me. Alright. I came closer, but my forces are more than ready for them. Try to kill the recon. Shit! It cannot. Perhaps the Abrams can help out. Of course it can. The Abrams is an excellent unit.
Next target, sir.
Right, the Humvee will scout ahead.
I understand.
Right.
Next target, sir.
We'll send another Humvee to the other side.
Receiving. Receiving.
What is the mission? Destroy all enemies. Alright.
Sir. Waiting.
Nothing complicated. I like it. I like it.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We are going to split our artillery units for now.
I understand.
Our infantry should be able to cross the forest.
Understand. Receiving. Next target, sir.
Alright, let's see what they do. Let's hope they don't have a lot of artillery themselves. Another recon is closing in. And some more Dark Elves coming out of the forest. They have excellent range. Those are just normal Dark Elves, but we have a lot of masters over here. Alright, now I want you to give room to the recon, the radar unit. Ghosts! Look at that! It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
Excellent range on these.
Understand.
Try to target the ones that are really far away. Excellent shot. Very good experience. Well, this was good as well.
Understand.
Alright, the recon is down. Good.
Understand. Understand. Waiting for orders. Understand. Next target,
Pull this
sir.
Humvee back,
Understand.
just in case.
Understand. Receiving.
Alright. The leopards are doing an excellent job. And you can start firing on the ghosts. They are not that high level ghosts, so You should be able to damage them.
I understand.
But they're out of range for you. Now you can attack him. Not much damage, but they will not reach me in the next turn, so we should be fine.
Waiting.
Should come here and let the artillery take your place.
Orders.
Yes, sir.
It might be able to fire one. The approaching enemy. An excellent shot.
Receiving.
Pull back.
Receiving.
You as well.
Understand.
Alright, let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. Another recon is flying around. They will prevent us from having opponent fire. Another ghost appeared. And some more dark elves. Keep coming.
I understand. I understand.
Good shot with the Elmeg. Alright, it needs a little bit of XP because
Receiving. I understand. I understand.
some of these Elmegs don't really have that high level just yet.
Receiving.
Alright, Delio has almost managed to get a level up.
I understand.
Let's check these flamethrowers. Your old nemesis, the ghost, that just appeared. And it has given you a level up. Start firing on that one. It would be good to have some extra XP. Yes, with these flamethrowers, because once we upgrade them to mobile infantry, they will lose some experience. Excellent shot.
I understand.
Well, we can try all these paranormal infantry. Not that strong against ghosts. They still manage to do some damage. What about you? No luck, unfortunately. From here? Yes, you can. Alright, who needs experience?
Receiving.
You could definitely use some. Oh yes, a level up.
Waiting for orders. Receiving. Receiving.
Alright, let's use these leopards. Okay, and now the experimental vehicle. Although I could use some experience with the artillery as well. Very good.
Receiving.
Alright, Ravens will be able to damage the recon a bit. This Leo should be able to finish him off, yes. Let's move forward on this flank as well.
Target, sir. Waiting.
I would really like to position this recon unit or radar unit a little bit closer to the front line. Alright, it seems they are no longer moving,
Next target, sir.
so we perhaps
Next target,
can
sir.
send the Humvee units
I understand.
a little bit further.
Receiving. I understand.
I understand. I understand.
Let's move up with the artillery as
I
well.
understand. I understand. Receiving.
Fortunately, there is a rock here that makes it impossible for our artillery to move forward from or in the high ground. We have to go around.
I understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we should be okay.
I understand.
Here, I'm not entirely sure where the enemy will come from
Sir, I understand.
just yet. But we shall see. They don't really move. We will make a save game here. We managed to destroy a good portion of their armies.
Receiving. I understand.
Though I believe we will have to go around. There will be a tree line here. But we shall see. You will be able to push out your antenna over there.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, the infantry is or are able to cross forests.
I understand. Waiting for orders. I
Okay, the
understand.
Humvee
Receiving.
in a
Receiving.
good position. Let's send the Elmech and the laser front.
I understand.
I would really enjoy having the artillery up on the high ground. Alright, the enemy is still
Understand.
standing still, they do not approach. Let's push up the antenna and see the battlefield. No enemies in sight.
Next target, sir.
Good news.
Yes, sir.
Let's position our artillery on the high ground and some of our armor as well.
Understand. Understand.
Not sure where the enemy will be, but I will keep sending my Humvee up front. This position is excellent for this radar unit. No enemy inside just yet. We'll keep sending these Humvees. In the meantime, I will try to set up a
Yes, sir.
firing line here.
Understand.
We'll see on which side will the enemy be concentrated.
Next target, sir.
Nobody's here. Well, I must be careful with my little Humvees,
Orders.
as they are quite vulnerable.
Waiting for orders.
No one here. I will send my forces to that corner. So it doesn't seem to be any enemies over there.
Understand.
We'll move up with the
Understand.
Abrams tank first. The leopards.
Receiving.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Alright.
I
We'll send the infantry through the forest.
I understand. Waiting for orders. I understand.
Let's end the turn.
Waiting for orders.
Aha, look! A sonic cannon.
Movement here.
There they are, 3 sonic cannons. Run away. Perhaps we'll be able to provoke the enemy into following. That would be good.
Receiving. Understand. Receiving.
My artillery on that side would be able to decimate the enemy before they get close. Shit,
Yes, sir.
that was a little off.
Waiting for orders.
A magic well. Wow, look at that. Maybe I will bring my forces to these hills. My laser straggler will be able to destroy those vehicles with ease.
Receiving.
Unfortunately, they do have some fortification, and by the time I reach them, they will
I understand.
have a formidable
I understand.
number of fortification points.
Understand. Receiving.
Alright, my
Understand.
tanks have arrived.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My artillery are close behind.
Next target, sir. Movement
Ghosts. Crap, run away.
here. I understand.
Alright. The enemy is not yet moving.
Understand.
They were here, so I have to set up my forces somewhere over here.
Understand. Receiving. Understand.
The Act6 have arrived.
Receiving. Sir.
So did my tanks.
I understand.
My artillery will cross the road with ease.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, with the engine upgrade, even my artillery are
I
quite
understand.
fast. Alright, let's get into position. What's
Yes,
wrong?
sir.
Oh, yes. You see now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Waiting.
I understand.
Right. You might not be able to see the enemy from here. Oh, you do see. And they can only get
I
2
understand.
fortification
Yes,
points,
sir.
Next
which is
target,
quite
sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so you may start firing, but I will not fire in this turn. Because I really want to pull down the antenna once I start firing. Unfortunately, those ghosts will not be
Next target, sir.
visible.
Movement here.
Damn it. Nope, problem.
I understand.
Now you can start firing. One fortification point. Another fortification point. Excellent. Look, it almost destroyed the unit. I'm not sure if they will approach me with the recon. Move closer and try to lure in the ghosts. Good enough? Oh shit. Perhaps even too good. Alright. The sonic cannon is down. And the recon has landed. The ghosts are approaching as well. Some undead. They will go after my infantry. Not that good. Though they shouldn't see them. I believe they do.
I understand.
Move closer and destroy the sonic cannon. Excellent experience for you.
Yes, sir.
It was a high level recon unit.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
perhaps engage? Of course you can. So start firing on the ghost. Not entirely sure why they started moving towards my other forces. It was my Humvee who provoked it.
Yes, sir.
It would be good if you could kill it. That would give you a lot of experience. Oh yes, it did.
Next target, sir. Movement
More
here.
ghosts over there. Pull back.
Yes, sir.
Can't yet
Next target, sir.
attack them, but you will be able soon. Let's wait for them. Another sonic cannon. Look at that. 2 undead, 3 undead, 4 undead, and a ghost. Alright, don't worry.
Receiving.
Kill it quickly. Excellent shot.
Waiting for
It would be
orders.
really good if the Humvee could be the one who kills him. Unfortunately, he is not.
Yes, sir.
But we'll use this LMAG. Oh yes, it was good.
I understand.
So start firing on these undead units. Almost one-shotting them. Look at that. Ha! One-shotting the undead. Very good. We have 3 wounded undead units. You should be able to kill them all, and that should give you enough experience for a level up. Unfortunately not.
I understand.
No matter,
I
I will
understand.
move with my LMAX into intercepting positions.
Next target, sir.
More ghosts. 3 ghost units.
I
Not that good. My tanks can deal with them easily, but my radar unit and Humvee, perhaps even my laser straggler, are vulnerable to ghost attacks. And I only have 2 fully upgraded tanks here. Oh no, 3! Even then,
Receiving.
I'll be able to destroy all these ghosts.
Sir. Next target, sir.
Ha! Look at that! The Humvee! And he has a level up and receives an extra attack per turn.
I understand.
The Leos with the
Receiving.
new weapon can easily decimate these ghosts. So
Receiving.
there shouldn't be any problem.
Waiting for orders.
There will be necromancers over here. I do believe, because it's undead units.
I understand.
Excellent shots by the LMAC 2.
Receiving.
Now you only need 1 shot. Come on. Ah shit, no level up. So who needs a level up?
Sir.
This LMAC and this leopard could use some.
Yes, sir. Understand.
This Leo will be the one to the almost level up. Look around, little Humvee.
Target, sir.
There should be some more enemies over here.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, this little Humvee will move here.
Waiting for orders.
And I'm going to keep searching for the enemy on this side. I'll bring my armor as well.
Receiving. Sir.
And the artillery with the radar vehicle.
I understand.
Receiving. Understand.
I understand.
And I believe since we managed to destroy the enemy here, I will bring these
Understand.
units to that part as well. Infantry will stay here with the radar unit.
Yes, sir.
And with these two artillery vehicles.
Understand.
Look, an unended unit is approaching. And anti-tank units. There's another group over here.
I understand.
Alright. My artillery can fire on them, and this one has a level up, which is most fortunate, as he will be able to fire an additional time in each turn from now on.
Receiving.
Yes, sir.
Excellent shot.
Receiving.
The tanks should pull back, as the anti-tank corps
Target, sir.
will be deadly against them.
I understand.
Understand.
Right, you guys should keep moving
Receiving.
to reach this group
Receiving.
as quickly as possible.
I understand.
My artillery units will stay here with this radar vehicle. Can you? Oh no. You don't have enough movement points. They are still approaching, and the recon unit is most certainly detected my artillery in the backline, so I will not have opponent fire for now.
Movement here.
The anti-tank orcs don't really want to approach. Alright, level up is confirmed.
Receiving. Receiving.
Let's use this helmet to destroy the undead.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
Let's keep moving with the rest of the units.
I understand.
I would really like to get a little closer. Yes, this was my goal. To be able to damage those pesky undead.
Waiting for orders.
I mean anti-tank orcs.
Receiving. 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 Understand. Receiving.
The experimental vehicle is a little bit slow, as it does not have the upgraded engine just yet. More undead units. There must be a necromant over there.
Movement here.
Yes, sir.
Can you perhaps engage? Not yet.
I understand.
Now you can destroy the anti-tank orc. What an excellent shot. Fire one on this undead as well, and the Elmech should be able to finish it off. That wasn't the best damage though.
Receiving.
Good shot.
Waiting for
Pull
orders.
back a little.
Yes, sir.
The radar unit will stay behind for now. The tanks are almost here, which is very good.
Understand. Understand.
This experimental vehicle is a little bit slower. We shall push up the antenna over here, just in case. I'm not entirely sure where the enemy is at the moment, but
Waiting for
I don't really want any nasty surprises. I'm sure you can all agree. Yes. There is definitely a necromant over there. Another level up for this artillery as well, almost maxed out.
orders. Movement here.
There are the anti-tank orcs. Move forward and engage. Good.
Yes, sir.
Let's move ahead with the Elmeg as well.
Understand.
Yes, sir.
Also
Receiving.
with the tanks.
Understand. Receiving.
Finally they have arrived.
Understand. Receiving. Receiving.
Even the experimental vehicle is here.
Waiting for orders.
Oh yes, the undead units are approaching. They are good target practice for my tanks. Who needs experience? You could use some. Start firing on them. Good, very good experience. Alright. Gives the LMAX something to shoot at. Excellent. Level up.
Understand?
What about this LMAG? Very good XP again. Push up the antenna, let's see what's over here. An anti-tank orc.
Understand?
Yes,
I
sir.
can't attack now, but I can if I move a little bit ahead. Alright, it's down.
I understand.
Let's stay there and see if they do anything nasty. Oh, yes. They are starting to approach with the necromant itself. I don't see any more anti-tank orcs over here, so I should be able to approach a little bit and target the necromant itself. Alright, he's down. Let's pull back.
Receiving.
Yes, sir.
It was a misclick, unfortunately, but it did good damage against the undead as well. Let's wait for the undead to approach.
Understand? Understand?
I just hope there are no anti-tank orcs over there.
Waiting.
I
Receiving.
have some
I understand.
shots in this artillery, so it should be able to intercept. Where's the Humvee over here?
Waiting for orders.
I think there will be some enemies over on this hill, so I don't really want to approach just yet. Oh yes, the undead is coming. There's another undead unit. Alright, so who needs the experience? You do. It's a good kill. Where's the other LMAG?
Understand?
Good shot.
Yes, sir.
Let's use the LMAG 1. Excellent shot.
Target, sir.
I don't see any more enemies over there, but it does not mean that they are not there.
Waiting for orders.
Right,
Waiting for orders.
you should approach carefully.
Movement.
The undead is approaching, so there should be more.
Target, sir.
No more enemies over here, but we should set up a firing line over here
Yes, sir. Receiving.
and greet the undead forces.
Understand? Receiving. Receiving.
With the love and warmth
Understand?
they deserve.
I understand.
Next target, sir.
Let's hope they cannot catch my Humvee. I'm going to make a save game here. Alright.
Target, sir.
Where can I...
Movement
Oh,
here.
there they are, hiding in the forest. They should not be able to attack me just yet.
Waiting for orders.
This place looks good for another fire base, though it is really
Receiving.
the side of the map,
Understand?
but that will be
Understand?
good for me. We'll set up my artillery on top of that hill,
Yes, sir.
and also my radar unit.
I understand.
It should be good. Oh, shit. So knowing that I cannot use
I understand.
engine on my radar unit, I should be able to. And of course these LMAG units should have a better engine as well. This new engine can be fitted, but I don't really want to spend valuable resources on obsolete units, as my LMAGs are,
Understand?
at least the LMAG ones are
Understand?
units of the past.
Receiving.
I should no longer use them, but they have good XP, so I don't really want to dismiss them. I really want to upgrade them, but I don't truly need any more tanks. I really want distractors, but they will only be available in the next act. So for now, I try to give as much experience to this LMAG and the experimental vehicle as possible, as they will be upgraded in the next act into distractors. Distractor is a deployable tank which with extreme firepower,
Yes, sir.
and because there is only one unit per squad, it is immune, well, not entirely immune, but it cannot be permanently damaged during a mission, because there's only one unit.
Yes, sir.
It can only be wounded. Once it is killed, the whole unit dies, but that unit is extremely durable.
I understand. I understand.
Right. Oh look, the undead. And my artillery one-shotted them. Another undead unit. Out. Let's push at the antenna and check if there are any enemies over here. I believe there will be some on top of that hill. For now, let's kill this undead unit. How is the experience? Oh, this LMAC could use some. Very, very good. Should they approach, my artillery should be able to catch them. They don't approach just yet. It seems like they are hiding. Let's make a quick save game. Oh yes.
Creatures that the orcs fear so much.
And some elf masters. Run the hell away, little handy. I don't really want to risk you.
I understand.
My artillery should be able to decimate them. Let's quickly kill the elf masters. Right, that shouldn't be able to do any serious damage. Let's start working on this horseman. What the hell? Oh! I see now. It has a huge defense. Also good light and heavy unit damage, with some very good air unit damage. So that's the reason why I couldn't damage it so badly. We must destroy it. Though it's a squad of 3.
I understand.
Yes, it's a squad of 3. Or 10, excuse me. Alright. More elf masters. My tanks should be able to damage that one. Oh, the mission is accomplished. There is apparently sacred ground here. The city in the ruins provided the undead with a hiding place, so it's no wonder that the orcs were so nervous about it. Necromancers and the Knights of the Order of Death were attracted by the evil power of these places. Yes, indeed they were, but we managed to wipe them out, which is excellent news. Well, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join me in the next one.